football agenda. My name is Kofi Osuderick, your host for today's program, and you can also call me Agenda Yaman. Today, my guest is Odi.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Just call me Odi.
So how are you doing so far?
Actually, I did.
So now, Charlie, we can't talk about today's game and yesterday. So let's start from yesterday's game.
Necessary.
Yeah, agenda no. You started with Chelsea 2-1. What was your take on the game?
Chelsea Southampton. Charlie, I was a bit surprised though. Because I wasn't expecting Chelsea to put up such a performance. Playing against Southampton. Southampton need team or should I top star. And Chelsea, we know Chelsea for over some years now. When it comes to the Premier League, they are one of the teams we always count on. To contend for the title. So their performance yesterday was very bad. 2-1 Southampton. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. And once again, we cannot blame them because they are talking about injuries. We know Kante is not around, and so they have a problem when it comes to the midfield. They are not able to correlate well and make sure they play the ball as they used to last season. So they have a problem there. That's where the problem comes from. When you look at the match very well, you know that the problem comes from the midfield.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the biggest problem. When it comes to attacking, they get a lot of chances, they are unable to utilize them, but the midfield doesn't click very well. So that's where they are supposed to work on.
But what do you think the way forward for Chelsea is right now? What players do you think they need in the transfer market before tomorrow that will help us change this situation here?
The transfer is coming to an end tomorrow, 1st September. It will be a bit difficult, but I suggest they get a striker. Finally, get a striker. Trying to play Sterling as a striker is a bit, Sterling. Sterling is a player who always wants to get the ball and push it. Strikers, once you get the ball, all the defenders are looking at you.
Yes.
So that forward movement will not be effective for him. He has to always do it from the wing side. But putting Sterling there and expecting him to do his work as a winger, it's a bit problem. If they want to depend on Sterling as a first nine throughout the season, things will not go well for them. So they need an attacker, they need a striker. For now.
But last season, what was your take on Kai Havertz's performance as a 9?
Oh, Kai Havertz, he was good from the beginning. He went on injury. Yeah, it became a problem for him. And after returning, Charlie, things are not really going well. Because their last 2 matches before yesterday's match, he was playing Kai Havertz rather as a first 9. But things were not going well. So yesterday he changed it, playing Sterling as the first 9 and taking Kai Havertz to the left wing side. But things didn't still go well for him. So I think he should find a striker so that Kai Havertz and Mason Mount, they pair up to help the striker, and then things will really go well.
And our Chelsea fans, we have something small for you. You will see it on your screen very soon.
Asidaka wonyame nyamya wonne yawo niyama ayawo yero atasi pasala blatara akoto tibi asala so siasa bazo sabra ayika bakazo sabasa bazo salaka asidaka wonyame.
Our next game, Crystal Palace Brentford. Brentford are a tough opposition. They've showed it against United.
Yes.
Crystal Palace too. Vera doing some good job there with the new players coming in. And Zaha particularly was not supposed, like he was not happy with the performance. He was annoyed that when they scored one, then they started defending. So do you think that now these small clubs, let's say, that are not of the standard of the Europa League and Champions League, do you think now they should also change their mentality of play? They should also try and impress teams, no matter whether you are City, you are Liverpool, you are United, because it worked against United for Brentford.
Yeah, sure.
And they got the perfect result.
Sure.
So what do you think of that game?
I think they should. They have to change their mentality. Some of the things, teams like yesterday's Crystal Palace. Their aim in the league is not to qualify for Champions League or Europa League. They know it's not something they can do, but their how do I say it? Their goal in every season is to make sure that they stay in the league, and to the least they should be among the first 10 teams. You understand? Yes. So when you see, for such teams, the small teams, their stay in the Premier League is determined by the first round, like first 19 matches, and the positions for the big clubs is also determined by the second round. So if you're a small team and you start losing matches in the first round, that means Charlie,
Big question.
yeah, big question, because after first round, that's the side you now see the big clubs putting up their best performance, where City will get Crystal Palace to be scoring them, Manchester United on heat, Liverpool we cannot talk about. So when you as a small club, you are not putting up the best performance in the first round, I think it's a problem for you, because in the second round you cannot do anything. In the second round you cannot do anything. So your position in the Premier League is determined by the first round. If you are not able to put up the best of performance in the first round, in the second round it will go against you. So I really support Zaha for his attitude, because yesterday I learned he was not supposed to even play the match. Yeah, he was not supposed to play, but they started him because of the situation. The coach knows about it, that right from the beginning they are supposed to do something before the second round will come. And that was the main reason he brought Zaha in. And we all saw it. He had a goal. Yeah. That's a brilliant performance from him.
Very nice. Very nice game
from Zaha. So I really understand.
Thank you very much. So please, if you like the video, please subscribe to our channel, like the button, and also share. Moving on to our next match, Fulham, Brighton, and then Mitrovic continues. Mitrovic. Strike hello, strike go.
That's right.
Mitrovic. What do you think about that game?
Fulham, Brighton. You see, yesterday I was telling someone that if you want to stick for these two teams, don't go for a win or a lose. Just go for goals. I told the person, just go for goals. Both teams to score. That's all. Because looking at Brighton this season, they are already fit on the league table. And Fulham, coming from relegation, is not ready to give up in the first round.
Yeah, in their first games.
Yeah, against Liverpool. You saw the performance. Yes. So Fulham is on heat, Brighton is on heat. So when such two clubs meet, Charlie, they did well. Because none of the teams at the end things went well for Fulham. Yeah, we cannot blame Brighton though. Oh. But they did their best. Yeah, and Mitrovic is always around to do his thing. We all know that.
Yeah, and we also had some Serie A games yesterday. AC Milan playing Sassuolo 0-0, Inter winning 3-1, and Roma also winning 3-0. Yeah. So just give me something short on your Serie A top four.
Well, yesterday I was very happy with AS Roma, Moreno and his guy Dybala. Understand? Yeah, he was very good.
We can see some love in the game there.
Oh yes.
You really love the player, but
sure. He has really made a great change, because yesterday, right after bringing Dybala to the bench, Dybala said to him, "Sir, if you should have played me, I would have had my third goal." And Moreno told him that, okay, get the third goal against Udinese. So you know he has really molded the team to a level that the AS Roma we used to know 2-3 seasons ago is not today AS Roma. If you want to play against them, Charlie, I saw Ginayi, because Moreno is really doing a great job.
And just a short notice, our brother that left Chelsea, is tearing it up in the Bundesliga, you understand? Tivovana is showing Chelsea fans that still he knows how to score good. Understand? Muntumi Yusuneya, Leipzig, they can use him well. Hatrick, you understand? So what do you think? Do you think the move was bad or it was good? What do you think?
It was good for him.
It was good for him.
You see, all the exits that Chelsea had this season, the players were complaining about the tactics of the coach, that it was not favoring them. Mm-hmm. You know, that was his former club. He had a great seasons there before Chelsea went for him. So going back again, the team knows him already. Yeah. What he can do,
his strength
how
and weakness.
He does it, and so they will fix it for him and then Charlie.
Yes. Thank you very much, Odi. And today's matches. We had the two small boys play, Wolverhampton Wanderers and Bournemouth 0-0, who just had their manager sacked, by the way. And I don't think. Do you really think it's fair?
No. That wasn't the best. I don't know what they were expecting.
But
because your first 3 matches.
The first match they won. Aston Villa. The next 3 matches, they were matches they were supposed to lose.
That's all.
Arsenal, City, Liverpool. You are not going to win any of them. So I don't really think it was necessary to sack it. Even I watched Talk Sports on Twitter. Some of their fans were saying they didn't really understand why they sacked it.
It's wrong.
I didn't understand. So Premier League owners, please, we beg you, reduce the sacking. Now, the team he lost to, he's supposed to lose.
I'm ready.
I'm not. Now let's move up to the team that is saying they are on top of the table. Arsenal.
The guys.
They are still on hit. So, what do you think about the performance?
When you for this season, when you start watching Arsenal match, Charlie, who feel you? Because you can say, Bebiachi. You see, Arteta has done a great job. A very good job. See, Aston Villa's defense today was not easy for them. Very strong. Tyrone Mings, very strong. But they managed. Because you can see, they don't play one-sided ball. When they try playing from the midfield, you understand? Yeah. And it doesn't work. Xhaka, Odegaard, it doesn't work. They change it. Take it to Bukayo Saka's side. And right from the first half, we saw that Tyrone Mings was very hard on Saka. So they had to change the game again from Saka's side and take it to Gabriel Martinelli's side.
Yeah.
And from that side, they had a great performance.
They
had a great performance because Mings' attitude changed towards Xhaka, and then he now wanted to focus the whole thing on Martinelli because that's where the play was coming from. Now you have left Gabriel himself and Xhaka, Bukayo Saka at the other end. So they were just creating chances from that side. And Charlie, great performance. And their keeper was Aston Villa's keeper was on top.
Martinez, yeah.
He was on top. Charlie, great saves, but at the end,
Arsenal is about the 3
points. Yes.
Next match.
They are in.
Our next match is where the beast is. The beast himself. Haaland.
Great Haaland.
Second hat-trick for the season.
Oh, yes.
Am I right?
Yeah. Second hat-trick.
Say 38 games. More than 38 games.
Oh, more to come.
More than 38 goals.
For this season?
Premier League.
More than. Who will exceed? More than 38 goals.
So those who were saying he will come and flop in the Premier League. This is 9 goals in 5 matches.
Yes.
That is small.
More to come.
Yes, our next game, West Ham versus Tottenham. Now I think now that Tottenham are even buying players, now they are even making more beans. They just bought a left back, a midfielder, a striker, and I don't think things are coming together.
Yeah, because now, see the players you were using last season, they got to a level that the team spirit and the team strength went very high. They knew themselves. Son Yamboa, he knows very well say Hurricane is winning. Hurricane Yamboa, he knows very well say Kulusevski is at the other side. But this time around, they have made changes. Bringing Bissouma in. Now Bissouma is a starter for them. He's a top class player. But that has now the team spirit has come down because he's a new player that we are introducing to the system. So getting him to level up with the old players, you need some time. So I don't really blame the coach. I will not really blame him. But playing again, West Ham is not an easy opponent.
But this season they are going down.
Oh yes.
They are not showing the zeal they did last season.
They will come
where
back.
they were disturbing left, right, center.
Oh, I believe they will come back. The season is not just the start is not being very well.
But my problem with Tottenham is they are playing ball, but Conte doesn't really care about what they are playing. He just wants a W. And as a coach, I think that's what's needed. Even though they didn't get it today, his own is I didn't lose. That is one thing I like about Conte.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't lose.
Sure.
Our next match, Liverpool versus Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Hey, we were just sitting here and back 2-1.
Charlie.
2-1. That's it. 90 plus 7. And I call 90 plus 9.
90 plus 9.
Ooh, so what was your take on that game?
I was actually counting on Liverpool to bring up the win within the first 90 minutes. That was what I was counting on Liverpool to do. But they couldn't do it. At the end of the 90 minutes, it was still 1-1. And Charlie, 90 plus 7. I actually thought the match was over. I thought the match was over.
Myself, I thought it was over. Do you really think that the players like Diego Jota, Darwin Núñez, Thiago Alcantara, Bonate, Matip, Naby Keita, if they come back, there's going to be a very big difference?
Oh yes, very big difference.
My problem is right now, even if they come back, still people will find out how they play now. Because that is like a myth, but I don't know if it's true. Everywhere Klopp has gone to and has stayed for more than 7 years, in his 7th year, he doesn't flourish. And this is his 7th year in Liverpool. So now, I think people are finding them out. Do you think that will be the case if those players come back?
No, I don't really believe in those things. But sometimes, whether you believe or not, it does happen.
So you believe if those players come, they are going to kick and fly forward?
They can make the change.
Oh, okay.
I'm really counting on that one,
Okay.
They can make a change.
Okay.
I'm bringing up Naby Keita. I prefer Naby Keita over Henderson. Always. I always do that. But I don't know.
To the Liverpool fans, I'll tell you, the only reason why Klopp plays Henderson is he brings some kind of leadership. But when we say puts the ball on the ground, let's play, he doesn't have that IQ. I wouldn't put him there. Naby Keita, Thiago, Fabinho are ahead of him. But I understand a captain has to be in the team. But if you're a captain, you also have to show it in the way you play, not just by the armband. You get it?
Yeah.
So I think Henderson, they have to find a replacement for him because that midfield is very light. Thiago Alcantara and Naby Keita, Fabinho, those are those experienced players.
Fixed.
Because Chamberlain, the rest, they are not really strong. I don't really think they are going to make it for where the Premier League is going to right now. Now let's go to the Serie A. We have some matches. Empoli playing 1-1 with Verona. Sampdoria playing 1-1 with Lazio. Udinese 1-0 losing to Udinese. Fiorentina losing to Udinese. Juventus winning by 2-0, and Vlahovic is still continuing it. Napoli and our Nigerian man is doing well. And let's go to what the almighty Farmers League. Monaco are destroying themselves. 4-2. And I think PSG there.
I don't even know how come last week they are very tough in Paris.
And then over here are there next week now.
But I know that's league. With the league, you can't always predict. Anything can happen. So it's.
But I said PSG there or no? Why there?
Sure.
And so we are going to have a preview of our tomorrow's match, which is United versus Leicester.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be a ginger game, right?
I'm hearing something that's going to be Ronaldo's last match. I don't know.
Oh no.
If you have
No.
Okay.
From our manager, he's saying he will stay. So I think he will stay.
Okay. I rather want to play Champions League.
The Champions League.
And Napoli wants to offer Champions League to him free Champions League.
But we say what is decent. So if Victor Osimhen, so if he wants to come there, we'll exchange.
No, have you not seen the conditions? 100 million Victor Osimhen plus Ronaldo on loan. Come on.
United can't do that.
They can't do that. It's too much. Victor Osimhen. Okay.
He's not quality, but he's not that standard. But he gives you a focal point. You get it?
Sure.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. If you like our channel, just subscribe and hit the like button, and don't forget to share the video with your friends because there's more coming up. Thank you very much. My name is Osu Derek, and I'm your agenda for this evening. Thank you very much.